Battlefield 1 affectionees, my name is Super Evil Pop Tarts, and today we have a friendly match BSR5 versus EoC. And today is going to be some training and some warm ups. We have a couple of people on BSR5 that will be representing for you Americans, will be representing uh, us in the world tournament. So I apologize if my commentating is right off the cuff and out of both ends of my pie hole. This is just starting right off the bat, and it was a last minute, and I just happened to be available to be broadcasting. With me is Broken Souls, who will give
How you
tech,
doing?
who will be giving more technical insight, as I am pretty bad at this game and don't know the total ins and outs. But we are going to be having fun, and hopefully, if your day hasn't been going too well, or you just want to basically hide in a corner at work and watch a stream and have fun, well, here we are. So hold on while I find the lineups because it's like I said, it is right off the cuff. But anyway, Broken Soul, you were on Sunday stream. You were in with the guys when you were taking on Norway. What should we be looking for here with this friendly between you, BSR5 guys, and EoC?
Well, I can tell you right now, BSR5 ain't gonna let them take it easy. There ain't no way that's gonna happen. I've been playing with these guys for a couple weeks, and I can say with the highest confidence, they're badass. You know what I'm saying? They're a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? They're just, I don't know how to say it other than that. They're just, you know what I'm saying, just badassery.
Yep.
They call themselves bitch slap for a reason. You know what I mean? And then when they come, they can best damn believe you gonna get a bitch slap. But as far
EoC,
as it
okay.
goes for
Yeah, it looks like
the
the teams
teammates,
are still setting up, which can be quite a. Oh, are we starting? Oh, looks like we're starting
I'm not
here.
sure.
Well, you know what? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like they are. I believe the mode is Rush. Uh,
Yep, it's Rush. Ooh, that
I have not been able
artillery chest is
to
not
get
good
to them
there.
because I cannot find the lineups right now. Because again, everything has been done kind of last second, but hey, that's how it can be on the battlefield, on Battlefield 1. So here we go. Rush. Please explain the mode of Rush for me, Broken.
Well, as you can already tell, you have point A and point B. You have one or two objectives, attack or defend. Whenever you attack, you're supposed to go to each objective and plant a bomb. Now, once the bomb is planted, your objective is to defend that line until that bomb explodes. The objective will not be completed, nor will the game continue until that bomb is either destroyed or all the tickets are taken. One of the two. In other words, just like you see on the left-hand side, 72, that's how many tickets the allied teams have. On the right side, you have an arrow. That's the objective that they're supposed to be taking. I'm surprised nobody's really protecting B. So I'm over here on free cam right now watching B, and there's only the
There's no one,
allies
no one.
around.
Yeah, I think we got here Notorious PAT,
Mm-hmm.
and we also have
Douglas,
cards in. Yeah,
I
like
believe. Is that Douglas? No, that ain't Douglas. Not
thingy
sure who
there.
that is.
All right, looks like they've taken the first two objectives, BSR, and they're heading to the
Mm-hmm.
next objective. Wow, I've never seen this map before. That is the first time I've
This
seen
is
this map.
St. Quentin Star, I believe. Oh yeah, this is St. Quentin Star.
Yeah, this is a new map for me to see. So I'm here looking at objectives A and B that are in a destroyed dirigible or blimp, if
Mm-hmm.
you know want to go easy.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the guys are slowly making their way in here. There doesn't seem to be any need for a flank per se. That was a lot of flanking was big in Sunday's match. But it looks like this is a pretty straight way forward thing. Oh, wait. We got a flank over here with a tank. Who has that tank? It's Ganja Slayer with a tank coming in here on B.
Ganja loves them tanks, man.
Yep. It looks like... I don't know if he's got a mechanic there to help keep that tank alive.
They usually do. They're very, very funny about... Let's leave it at this. Teamwork is a major priority on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? The BSR5, they take teamwork as a top #1 priority.
Oh, look at that. They got 2 plants going on at the same time here. Both B and A.
A's gone.
Yep, A is already gone. They hit that while we were watching. Ganja came here on B. Looks like that tank is toast, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully the quarterback didn't go with him.
I don't think he did.
Wow, BSR5 has got some great cover here. And EoC is nowhere near being able to take this. And these are some a quick victory by BSR5.
Very, very, very quick. As I said, they ain't gonna give up the objectives easy. They've been practicing for stuff like this for, well, pretty much before I ever came along Ship Patrol.
All right, I have the squad setups now that we've had a second to breathe, and it looks like there's your squad of the match.
Notorious Pat, Prime Assassin, I couldn't tell those two.
All right, so what we have here is on Squad A, we have Squad Leader Ganja Slayer with Dark Halo 187, Irish 0317, and Kalalaxis 1936. Oh, well, you know what? Yep, and then on Squad B, we have They Come and Rolling, Notorious PAT 664, Prime Assassin 1, Jimmy Slayer 420. They were that last match's squad of the game. And on Squad C, we have Ace Chicken Wings, Rumple Foreskin, Rotting Tongues, and Neutral Strudel. And I believe, if I can remember correctly, and just give me a real quick second to check my Space Canada's Facebook page, because Dragon King Soup, who is also usually commentating with me and occasionally is a reserve for BSR5, he has let me know that the members that will be representing USA in the tournament that is coming up, if I can find it.
Yeah,
all right, so in the BSR5, the 4 members that will be representing Team USA, or final picks for Team USA, are Dragon King Soup, Ganja Slayer, Jimmy Slayer 420, and Neutral Strudel. I'm pretty sure they'll pick probably their classes that they excel at. I can tell you for a fact that Dragon King Soup is a really good medic. He's probably, I think he's like one of the top tier medics if you were to check Battlefield 1, the website that allows you to see people's total scores, kills, and anything they've done on Battlefield 1. Ganja Slayer, Jimmy Slayer, I mean, Jimmy is a very awesome player. Ganja, as you see, came in on that tank, and he was just cruising. I've watched both of them. They're just really great players, and if only I had a pinky's worth of their skill, I would be decent. I mean, you've played with these people, Broken. You know, probably a lot longer than I have.
Just like I said before, man, they're badass. You know what I mean? They're very well seasoned. I'm not the best in the world, and you know what I'm saying? I do have my good days and my bad days and my KD ratio and shit, but With them, I can't even come close to beating them. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather play with them than against them.
Yep. And
Truth be told.
the other person, the fourth person that will be representing Team USA is Neutral Strudel, who plays a very aggressive scout,
Hmm.
which, according to Olsen, Trooper, and Dragon King, is a very unusual way to play the scout class. So
Well,
today's match, quick pickup, is brought to you by Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your legs. Lone Shark IPA. So tell me about this map here. What we're looking for, what they're trying to maximize their chances of victory. Broken.
well, we've played this map multiple times, and each time we've always had set strategies that we always followed, and sometimes we had set strategies that we just made up off the top of our heads, and you know what I'm saying, both times we did fairly well. So it's either going to be a wild card match, which that's pretty much what I'm expecting right now, because I don't know what, you know what I'm saying, I don't know anything about what kind of strategy they're going to be using or what they're going to be doing. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be something completely new.
Okay, looks like they're setting up or they're changing the maps.
I think they might be changing the map.
Usually I have the information on which maps they will or won't be using, but I'm not sure which maps that we will be.
That I'm not sure. I think I checked. I think I saw what maps are going to be available for the server in Discord, but I never, you know what I'm saying? I never actually kept up with it, unfortunately. But I believe this is going to end up being a wild card match. That's how it's been so far. It seems like this time around, it seems like they're going a little bit more aggressive than what they usually do. Well, I wouldn't say a little bit, but it seems like they're going a lot more aggressive than what they usually do.
Well, from what we saw in that last match, they were very aggressive and they took those points off very, very fast. Now, generally, does Russ matches are they usually that quick or can they last?
Oh, they can last. I've seen rush matches last for a long time. Over 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I've seen it last for, I think there was one match that I had one time that I think it lasted up to like 30 or 45 or something like that. So it can last for a while. So it just, how would you explain this? It can last for a while. It will last for a while. It's just, I guess it depends on like the people. You know what I'm saying? Like how are they gonna play? How are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do? It just all depends. It's more or less like a strategy game. Well, technically that is what it is. It's a strategy game. Trying
Strategy
to find a
game
way to
with
take.
lots of bullets and sometimes teabagging.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes teabagging. I ain't gonna lie about that. There is teabagging, and already they putting a bomb on. Hey,
Yeah, but I don't see
there
the
goes the
other
first bomb.
team. I don't see the other team spawned. I only see two people spawned on the match right now, so I don't know if this is an actual match. You know what? Let's get a bird's eye
I
view
don't
here
know.
or see what's going on here, because
There goes one person on the field on the opposite team.
yeah, I only see two people on BSR. They're planning the bomb like it's a match.
Yeah, they planted it. Like,
Oh no, that's an enemy player. I guess this is a match.
yeah, I guess it is. I don't know what's
I
going
do
on.
not see anyone on the field though. I just see one person from BSR5 and he shot a guy from EoC and got the kill.
Yeah, he got the kill and he's
All right,
fixing to
now I
get the
see two
objective
people from
too.
EoC. No, that's. Oh, did they flip? I think they flipped the
I'm not
colors.
sure.
Because I see Ace Chicken Wings and Rotting Tongues here.
Where's that? Oh wow, they already got both objectives.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't see anyone else on the field now. I just see 2 people from BSR5 now.
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh nope,
Yeah,
that does
it's
looks. Yeah,
restarting.
yep, they're
Yeah, they're
restarting
restarting.
the match there. Yeah, there's no way that could have been an actual match.
Yeah, there's no way. That right there was usually how we do it is we don't start until literally everybody on both sides are ready. You know what I'm saying? And usually we do have sometimes where we can have like a little bit of free time to ourselves, I guess you could say, and that's pretty much what it was. It's like a little small break after the match. So, you know what I'm saying? Just a little, you get what I'm saying? Just a little break, something
Yeah,
to
a little
mess around.
breather, get some hydration going, maybe a puff or
Yeah,
two,
yeah,
pet the kitty cat, and
yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, our executive producer Takuna Kitty strongly urges you to pet your kitty cats because you don't know what you want to make sure you make it through the night of sleeping, and that sounds like a veiled threat, but it is a cat. So we're just waiting for the setup here. I see 75 points already. 75 tickets. It looks like is the
Mhm.
ticket outlook here. Now, if this were a tournament match, as in skin is in the game,
Right.
besides the point totals that the game has within itself, I believe there's also another point totaling system out of it, or am I mistaking stuff? Oh, looks like they're resetting up again.
The point system itself, point system itself, though. Well, it depends on what you mean by the point system. Do you mean points from kills, or do you mean points from taking the objectives?
What would be the more important point total in a game like Rush?
The more important point total in a game like Rush would be the objectives themselves. Usually, whenever you plant an objective, you get anywhere between 3,500 or over 35. No, no, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 350 or over. 350 points or over. You usually get, and usually you only get 120 points per kill. 145 with a headshot or something like that, depending on what kind of kill it is and stuff like that. So the most important way to get points in Rush is both by the kills and the objectives. But unfortunately for the kills, you know what I'm saying, it depends on if you're defending or you're attacking. If you're defending, it works better for your skill points because that takes down the tickets, and that's one of the main ways to pretty much end the match, either take all the tickets or destroy both objectives.
Mm. All right, and that explanation on what is a better method of trying to win the game is brought to you by Blood of Christ Wineries, featuring our Blood of Christ Double Red Wine. So, it looks like they are still trying to set up the next match,
Mm-hmm.
and we are gearing up for, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to try to squeeze in at least 2 to 3 more matches before they call it for the day. Now, Broken Souls
S-
last game that we did was on Sunday when you were against Norway, and you guys got, and I'm not trying to rub salt in your wounds, but that first match you had lasted 10 minutes, and you guys got pretty beat up there. You
Yeah,
came back.
we got brutalized.
You got the second match though. You guys drew a draw, and there was you guys had some really good tactics where you were camping their spawn, and you were able to basically keep them from rushing the at the time of what was
Exactly.
the church,
Right.
which was some spectacular play among a lot of you. And then in that last match, you guys took it to the limit of 40 minutes, the whole match time. What was it?
Yeah.
What happened? What was the? How did you change your tactics from the first match where you got pretty beat up in 10 minutes to the second one you got that draw?
Well, we pretty much looked at the loss not as a loss, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, like a trial and everything. It's like, okay, this didn't work by doing this, so we regrouped, we talked, and we discussed amongst ourselves what are we gonna do, and like what's the best way to do it. And the church itself was one of the objectives, and there were certain points around the church that we were trying to hold to make sure that nobody could actually rush the objective whatsoever. And thankfully, that strategy actually worked enough to hold us down to get a draw. And I believe we got two draws in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, it was you only got the one draw. It was
Oh, okay, then that
you
was my
got
fault.
the first map you lost, the second one you draw, and the last one you lost on points because you took that to the entire limit. So you could to use a
But,
boxing analogy, you lost to the judges.
uh, then,
But
yeah, it was a hellish situation, but you know what I'm saying? From what it seems like to me, that everybody in the team has gotten, you know what I'm saying, a lot more aggressive since then. I have a feeling that we're going to see a completely different side of BSR5 that not many people have seen before, myself included.
yes, so, it's like again Sunday's match. You know, the first round was 10 minutes where you got handed, but those next two matches were some impressive tactics and display of skill, especially
Hmm.
when you take a match like 40 minutes. I mean, when you could take a match the whole time, that means not only does is like say BSR5 they got their tactics going, they're working hard, but that means the
Oh
other
yeah.
team is just equally skilled, and you gotta love matches like that where both teams are skilled and they're putting on display of all those skills and tactics and just
Hmm.
giving the viewers a great match to watch.
The viewers are definitely going to be impressed with this match, you know what I'm saying, just like the one that we just watched a few minutes ago. They're going to be very impressed with what they see.
Yep. So looking up at the setups, it looks like this is EoC is now the blue team. Looking at the setup here,
Hmm.
and then we have BSR5. So there we go. They got you just me and Dragon were talking about the matchmaking, and then not even just the matchmake, but even when you set up a private server, Battlefield One, it's EA with their you know they're trying to equalize the teams, and even though they're setting up the teams, then there's the systems like nope, we got to matchmake better, and it just makes it a lot
Right.
harder to set up matches. And I know our viewers are probably like, oh, this is boring, just looking at a screen and no one's doing nothing. Listen, both teams are trying their best. They're fighting against the system at this point. You know,
Literally.
if they would just
Fight the
implement
machine.
a better system when people start up a server where they don't have to deal with this balancing issue that the game automatically forces on players that are trying to set up like a friendly match or a tournament match where they're spending, you know, 10, maybe sometimes 15 minutes fighting. Oh, looks like the match is starting. Stop. Let me
Yep.
stop with the rant. All right. Okay, I see one squad out for BSR5.
They're
And it
already
looks like
going for
all
the
of EoC
objective.
is there, and they're already on the
Yep.
objectives. They are on the defensive. Looks like I
Now
see
this is
another
going to
squad.
be interesting. Because
How
I've
so?
always liked how they do their defense. They do a very, 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 very aggressive defense.
I will take that
They
back. I
have
thought
new
EoC was on the
scouts.
defense. It's actually BSR5. Good call there for Broken. Thank you for covering my flub.
Mm-hmm. Tell you the truth, if you watch, I tell you what, if you actually get a good angle on them, I'm telling you, it's gonna look like World War III down.
Okay, it looks like what we got here. We got Ganja Slayer. No one has noticed him, and he's sitting there picking off people. Oh, EoC's coming over the tank. Ace Chicken Wings over there
Oh,
getting.
oh,
Oh,
someone
look
put
at
something
that.
on the bottom. Oh, someone put a bomb on. Someone
Uh-oh,
on the
B. Yep,
objective.
there we go. On A. But it looks like BSR5. Looks like they are on top of that. Got Nutrastrudel in there. He might be trying to get that defuse, and he does. Just as
I told you.
just as the roof comes tumbling down on him.
Oh, they're going back for the arm. They're going back
Yep,
to
there they
arm it.
go. Look at that. Is that Rotten Tongues? Yes, that is Rotten Tongues there. Trying to get these, shake these. Oh, there's the artillery strike, and that took everyone out.
Mm-hmm.
It looks, Ace Chicken Wing is in there trying to shake them off. Another artillery strike. I think they are going to lose A, and we're going to plan on B.
Oh, uh-oh. They got both objectives on.
Yes, they do.
Which one's gonna go first? Oh, they saved it at the last minute.
Oh, well, they might get it. They got numbers in there. They coming rolling, and it looks like he's trying to get the plant. I could see it there. Nope. I mean the defuse, and he does. He gets the defuse. But it looks like they're coming back. EoC is trying to get back into that building. I'll call that the front door. Oh, there's the cover is gone. This will probably make it a lot harder to try to arm that. Oh, we have a tank coming in here, giving cover. That's going to be hard to shake. Uh-oh.
Yep. It's about to go. It's about to go.
There goes A.
There goes A.
And that tank is making things very, very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks like it's going to go down. I guess that's going to be a consolation prize on this particular set of objectives.
There's no telling how many of them tanks are taken down before.
Oh, no, that tank is still up. And they are falling back. Notorious PAT is the first to get to the objectives to start to defend. And followed by Jimmy Slayer. And it looks like Assassin is over here just basically trying to slow them down with covering fire.
Mm-hmm. Someone's already sent
Way to give up the body there.
Jimmy Slayer sending in coordinates to see who goes down. Well,
Yep, there's all VOC. They're rushing in. Let's see where everyone is setting up here. Oh, we have a tank.
Way too far off.
I forget which version tank that is. Sorry, I don't know the tanks right off the top of my head. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm not complete noob sauce, but I just generally play this for fun. Occasionally with my friends, like Dragon and Neutral and Irish. And I have played a couple of team death matches with BSR5, and they're pretty fun with you guys.
Oh, yeah. It's like a big happy family, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, we have a guy coming here on A and B, and he has been taken down. Who got that kill? Trying to get his name. He's running around. I can't see it. Oh, I hear a tank somewhere. Oh, that's BSR5's tank. He's cruising around over here by B, down the street. Looks like EoC is in the building, outside the building, with another tank. Are we going to see some tank-on-tank action here? It looks like we might be. They need to get in there to B. They need to push a little bit more. Looks like they're trying to go into the defuse.
Well, there goes one tank.
Calaxis is on it, and he gets the defuse. And the enemy tank is destroyed.
Oh, somebody planting one on her.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Rumpel is in there in the building, and he's got, who does he have there with him? And the tank comes crushing in and says, "You don't need the wall."
That's cool, man. That's ganja for you.
All in all, you're just another brick in the wall, and, but we don't, we have Rumpel's there, but he's dying, and he's dead, but we have the rest of the team is there. They got the defuse, and oh, B has been armed again. Where that burning tank is just, it's not destroyed, I don't think, if it's still burning. Who do we have there? Oh, he died. Rumpel is trying to get some cover fire, to get some people in there, to get that defuse. Looks like that's neutral strudel there. Oh, you gotta get in there, guys. You gotta get in there. Oh, they're going down like crazy. Oh, they didn't get it. Ganja Slayer was there. Now, they still have a tank. They could probably, if they set that up well and have hold down on a tank. Yes, I'm using a Warhammer 40K reference. If they get hold down over behind this, like this building over here, they pretty much, that tank could pretty much cover that whole street and have maybe a guy make sure that that tank stays healthy.
Oh, trust me, they got people to make sure that thing stays under control.
Yep.
They always do. They've always got an exit strategy. If all else fails, they've always got plan B.
It looks like someone is trying to repair. Yep, I can hear the repairs going on. That is Irish. Oh, something tells me that just hit that with like anti-armor ordnance. That thing went up.
Yeah, that thing went up too.
Irish had that thing, was repairing it, but I think it was just too much all at the same time. And oh, we have a possible plant going on. Nope. Rotting Tongues is in there with an assist by, looks like, Chicken Wings. And they just wiped that team out. And they are falling back on the objective. Let's see here. Yep, they got set up. They're making sure that they covering that flank position on the right from where I am looking down at EoC coming in. And we have some forward gunmen there to slow them down. A pretty good tactic in any type of big PvP match like this with a big map. It is definitely slowing them down. And they've got a couple levels. I got a couple people on the front, a couple people on the mid, and we have a couple people on the back. Really sound strategy there. And it looks like they have got them down to 23 tickets, but we have a plant going on here.
Yep. They got the plan on. Now it's up to them to take it down.
We have another tank, and it's Ganja Slayer at the controls. He is just barreling in, and he takes the building down around him, and I know for a fact that that hurts. Ron Tongues, trying to get that defuse. We got Rumpel in here. Ace Chicken Wings tried to get it. Can they do it? Ace Chicken Wings look like he's defusing from the other side. He did it. He gets it.
Oh wow.
That was
I'm just
close.
sitting here
Skinny
watching
your teeth.
everybody play second. Every man. That was close. You know, that's the closest I've ever heard of. I think that's the closest I've ever seen anything
Yep, and they are
in a game like
getting
this.
around there.
That was the
Oh,
first
that
time.
looks like that was probably either a rocket or a grenade that took out that whole squad here. But they're picking bodies up here. Jimmy Slayer getting the men up. It looks like they're trying to get another plant, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it. We're down to 4 tickets. Can BSR hold off?
I'm sure they can.
He looks like EoC has got a man on the objective. He's trying to plant, but they only have 2 more tickets left. They have the plant on. It looks like the whole team is rushing on. 1 more ticket. If they get 1 more ticket, I believe BSR5 will take this. They need to get the defuse, though.
That defuse. That's what I'm about to say. If they get the defuse, they'll definitely do it.
They got to get in there. Oh, they got a flamethrower on that tank. Oh.
Flame shooter.
Oh, no, that's a tank, actually, with a flame cannon on it.
No. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Oh, that is... I know from playing 40K that that's just...
Oh, wow.
Oh, they got to fall back. But I think this match will probably end with BSR5 successfully defending the map as a whole. All they need to do is get 1 more kill.
Sure. Well, with both objectives taken, it's pretty much, I think, yeah, that restarts the whole... It resets
Oh,
the whole
they gotta bleed those tickets again. I did not know that. Thank you. Sorry, Broken, for getting a bit too excited there. I thought they...
That's the bad thing about Rush. If it gets down to 0 and they get the bomb, and they take both objectives, it resets the whole ticket stack.
Alright, looking at the setup here, what looks like we have a Rumple... I think that is Rumple over there. No, it's Rotting Tongues up in the crow's nest in the windmill. Nice spot there, especially if you're a sniper. Looks like EoC is on B and getting a plant. They got a man around there. Looks like BSR has numbers. They need to get some people down there to shake 2 of those guys. Oh, they're starting to squad spawn on them. They need to get in there. I believe that is that Irish? Yes, I was thinking of the same thing. One of you guys must have read my mind. You took the building down. You don't need the building. You need the objective, though. Uh-oh, that looks like that's going to go off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now they're on A, and EoC is already on the objective.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. It's all EoC and no BSR5.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
They need to get in there. And they have a tank.
Yeah, they need to get in.
Is that still that flamer tank from the earlier section of the map?
I believe so.
Looks like the tread went off on that tank, so that tank is not moving. It is dead in the water right where it's at unless they repair it.
Oh, they're already repairing it.
But they have the plant, and we got no one from BSR5 even close to it, and I think they are going to lose this map.
Yeah, they might lose this match.
Yep, the tank is back up. Oh, no, I have 2 more points left.
Mm-hmm. So here's the last batch.
And I believe 56 tickets is what they need to bleed. Am I correct, Broken?
No,
or is
it resets.
It's going to reset again?
It resets every time. Every time both objectives are taken, it resets the tickets.
Yeah, if this was operations, I can give you a better idea of how that
Yeah,
works. That's the
operation. Yeah, that's a different story. Because operations, I think you get 250 tickets or something like that, and what that's
250,
supposed to last you
and when
throughout
when
the
the team falls,
whole operation.
yeah, when the teams fall back when they lose a point, depending on how many men you kill that are marked, the
Hmm.
attacking team will get a certain amount of tickets. So looks like they're set up here. We have a lot of guys right here in between A and B. I believe this is could be pretty easy to cover. But then again, that's just me speaking. Would this be easy to cover between those 2 points with no like buildings or ditches and anything to really worry about?
Oh, it's gonna be a difficult defense, but it's a, you know what I'm saying. Trust me, they have always had a strategy for something like this.
All right, looks like
There ain't no
EoC is.
telling how many times we've been over these maps so many times that we know it like the back of our hand. You know what I'm saying?
Looks
It's
like
just
EoC is going for the
EOC.
plant.
Hmm.
They need to get in there. Looks like that's Notorious POT. Oh, looks like he burned to death. Oh, and EOC's already attacking, pushing forward to B. Notorious POT there trying to get a defuse. He does not get it. He gets taken out. It looks like BSR5 is now just simply going to fall back to B, which hasn't been planted, but they have numbers and they get the defuse quick. I'm looking around here. It doesn't look like EOC is trying to go for a flank from behind, but they are broken through and they're heading towards the objective.
Hmm.
We got Ace Chicken Wings. Stop that man from planting a bomb on the telegraph. They have a tank. Well, they had a tank.
They had a tank.
And BSR5 is coalescing around the objective.
Oh wow.
They need to bleed a lot of tickets. They got 42 tickets to bleed through here.
Hmm.
There you go. You see there where BSR5 is spawning from. Looks like EoC is trying to flank from the left of my viewpoint here.
Yep, they're trying to come in from the left.
Oh, they got in there, and they are going to try to get to that objective, but it looks like they're being deterred a bit. Guy is slowly getting there. Oh, he's been taken out. Guy is trying to get a plank.
Oh, so we're going for the plant.
I think Ganja is there, and he deters him from doing that. I believe that is Ganja. Yes, it is Ganja.
Yeah, it's going.
There's Jimmy, I think, with him in Alexis. And we have a bunch of people back there, and one of those was probably going to be Neutral Strudel. Doesn't look like it. Notorious PAT is back there. I wonder if anyone's playing snipers and getting probably the reason why EoC is not trying to go through the blimp and straight up from where we're at and is trying to get from that left flank here. Because that is a big shooting lane for any snipers. It seems the fighting is outside the blimp now, not inside. This is what EoC is looking at when they're trying to get into that left flank from the tail end of the blimp. Looks like they've got good setups with nice shooting lanes all around. Looks like a couple have broken through, but we got a couple of guys that have getting there quick on the point that can fall back. Very good defense here. Very good. Look at that. Got Ganja and what do we got here? Dark Halo over there at the front end, and we have a bunch of. They're trying to. I don't know what EoC was trying to do. It looked like they had it well in hand in the beginning, but BSR5 with a really brilliant defense here.
I told you, BSR5 has a really, really good defense.
Well, whatever defense, you know, even when they lost the front end there, looks like EoC is coming in, but they are being very tepid. And look at that quick. They got a quick squad coming up here, meeting them face to face. 2 tickets remain. 2 tickets remain. 1 ticket. And BSR5 wins on the last point.
On the very last point. I told you they weren't going to give up them points easy.
Considering that EoC planted 14 bombs, that means half of those bombs were defused by BSR5.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the team was on of the match was from EoC. What we got here? Looks like Dark Halo came out. Look at those kill death ratio. Some nice numbers there for BSR5. Looks like Broken's mic is having some technical Okay, there, Taku Nefel Kitty, who is our executive producer and our technical assistant, has got his mic working again. Nice save and pulling out that match, and that is brought to you by Comeback Play there, and winning the match by Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you. As we set up for hopefully another match. Hopefully it'll set up a little bit quicker. Both teams have to struggle with the balancing algorithm of this game, which is a pretty frustrating.
Yeah, that does get kind of frustrating getting the balancing in it.
So what plays did you see in that last match that just impressed you on BSR5's point?
Pretty much the where they
the match has started already. Oh wow, that is fast.
Already.
Wow, the gaming gods smiled upon us. I'm sorry, Broken. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I was thinking we were going to sit here and wait while they argued with it. And it looks like EoC is on the defense and BSR5 is on the attack, and they've already taken out the building protecting B. And took out the building on A. Nice strategy getting rid of the cover there for the defenders. A especially is very, very well. Looks like they're working on B. Yep, looks like BSR5 is standing back and they're shelling the cover with, looks like rocket launchers are probably.
Oh, they call them land, no, field guns. They call them field guns.
Yep, A specifically is a lot of that cover is gone. And it looks like BS5 is coming in on the flank on the left, going to B. With a couple of guys, it looks like they might have been taken out. And BSR5 is taking it a bit slow. I don't know if they're still trying to take out the walls of the buildings to make cover a little bit harder for the defenders. But they are coming through that building, and there's a little bit more of a barn, and more walls are coming down. It's an excellent strategy if you're the attackers to get rid of cover for the defenders and make... It looks like both points are now well exposed. There is no cover anywhere. Let's hopefully BSR5 makes the tickets that they used up trying to take out the cover on those objectives. Hopefully they'll cash it in and they'll push back EoC to the next 2 points. Let's go up to the battle that seems to be raging over here. BSR5 seeing him a little tepid of wanting to attack.
It seems like they're pinned down behind the little table here.
Looks like Neutral Strudel is moving his way up a little bit, but he is all alone.
Neutral Strudel,
It looks like Neutral Strudel just got burnt to death. Oh, it looks like they switched and they went to the right flank. They went to A. They're getting a plant. Yep, they have a plant on A, and they have men there to defend it. Everyone is spawning on their squad leaders right now to get men in there to make sure that telegraph goes off.
A prime example of their strategy right here. They fooled the enemy into thinking they were going to take objective B, but really they were going for objective A.
Looks like they might get that point A. It's about to go.
Well, they get it.
They get it,
Yep,
and they can start moving on to B, which they are doing right now with Ace Chicken Wings and Jimmy already going down on to B to get that plant. Oh, they wiped out the squad that was there defending it. Now they have to do a rush. Oh, they are set up, and they are starting to pick men off as they're trying to rush that point. Jimmy is over there defending B. I've seen this man sit in a building with not an area of cover and kill men after men trying to get a defuse, and he's doing it again. They took him out, but he's still. Uh-oh, are they gonna get? Nope. Nice hit there with Jimmy again. And they have a tank now! Nice tactics! Next grouping!
I told you, they have very, very good strategy.
Oh, look at that! Who is that? Ganja in the tank taking out that windmill. Getting rid of that nest for any possible snipers. Looks like they took the tank out though with an artillery barrage.
Yeah, the artillery definitely.
EoC does have a man over here in the middle. What might make rushing the point a little bit difficult and hazardous. But it looks like we already have a group over here. We have Ace Chicken Wings. Looks like he's actually going to go up for some sniping. Oh, he jumped out of there real quick. Maybe not. Looks like we're trying to set up a flank over here with Neutral, but I know he is... Oh, Neutral's been taken down. Okay, this point has... Here's the points. They're in buildings. They have a lot of buildings. EoC has a tank patrolling the main thoroughfare through this small little town. Alright, they're coming over here on the right flank. We have, here they come a-rolling in Notorious PAT. There, it looks like they're trying to make their way to A, which seems to be lightly defended. Very, very lightly defended. They're getting in there. Notorious PAT is fighting off a guy. Oh, he's been taken down. Jimmy is down there behind him along with... Oh, he got snuffed out so fast. And they're doing it again. They're taking out the buildings. With that artillery strike, but they got the tank, which is trying to stay in the middle of the thoroughfare, trying to do double duty there for EoC. I know personally when I play this game, I see tanks, I just lose it. It's limpet mines and anti-tank grenades for me. And that looks like that tank is close to going boom. He is going to defend B, it looks like. Where are we going on here on A? EoC has got their eggs in the basket over here men-wise on A, and they have the tank defending B. Looks like that tank has been repaired. The driver's gone out. Oh, he's gone back in. Looks like BSR5 is coming from that right flank over, and we have a couple of guys that have just toasted the tank. Boom! It is gone, and BSR5 is slowly... Come on, guys. There's no one there on B. There we go. Rotten Tongue's getting the plant. EoC seems that they're sitting back and defending A. That looks like they're just going to give up B. Oh, nope. Here they come with a slight rush. BSR5 was ready for that. Uh-oh. Nope. There we go. Nice save. Looks like they got B. And it goes, and we're already rushing on A. Oh, look! It looks like we're going to an automatic plant. They coming to roll in there. Oh, nice there. Nice kill there. Got the plant. Now we're defending. They're coalescing. There's Jimmy over there. This is where he excels in on these plants. Oh, he's been taken down. They're going to try to get that. Can they stop him? They stopped him. Rumple is over there to finish the man off. Jimmy gets back up. They come rolling back up. Looks like we're going to move on to the next set of objectives, ladies and gentlemen. And we are. And as I learned from Broken, who let me know that every time they do it, they get 75 more tickets.
Resets their ticket count.
They still, looks like EoC still has that tank, which is falling back. See, BSR5, that looks like they're going to cross. Some of them are crossing the river. And it looks like BSR5 has a tank. Am I correct? Yes, BSR5 has a tank, and it's taking long shots to take out those buildings. Look at that. Slammed right into that side of that building. Getting rid of the cover for all the defenders. A very sound tactic for any team to use on this particular setup. And BSR5 is a couple. Oh, that artillery strike took everyone out on that squad. I believe that's probably Ganja in the tank, shelling the town. Notorious PAD is in there causing some ruckus with Assassin. And we have a plant, and we have a big fight over here. Oh, there's a lot of smoke. Barely make out what's going on in there.
I can't either. I can't even.
Oh, they got the defuse. Could not see it. They threw a bunch of smoke bombs in there. Assassin coming in here. He's got two guys he's got to deal with. Oh, he's been taken out. Oh, they got a plant on B as we were watching A. They have a plant on B over here.
See, this is their strategy.
They
want to take one, but they'll take another one.
Oh, they bamboozled me, but they got a guy in there trying to get the defuse. Get in there, guys. Yes. Jace Chicken Wings, I think, got that kill there. Oh.
Someone just took him out with the tank.
Well, looks like they might get B. This gentleman over here cannot seem to get in there correctly. Neutral Strudel in there, sending up the... Oh, look at that Neutral
There they
Strudel
go,
with a
they got it.
nice kill and making sure that that ejective went. And look, they're already fighting over A. Only one guy in there. Oh, he's got some mates coming in. This is going to be a big battle, it looks like.
Oh yeah, looks like it's gonna be one brutal fight.
Jimmy trying to get a plant. He gets it, and he gets some assisting there. Look at that. Rotting Tongues down there. Neutral Strudel down there. They come a-rolling down there. The whole team is now all there in the building. Probably Ganja is still in that tank shelling everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could definitely see him. I can hear the artillery fire from that tank. And it looks like they're going to get A, and it looks like we're going to the next section of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. And
There
it's
it
time to
goes.
go to the dirigible. We're going to use a big $5 word there. Dirigible. AKA also known as a blimp. All right, now we see what BSR5 did to defend the blimp, I believe, in the last match. Let's see what they do when it comes to attacking. It looks like the majority of EoC is defending B. And they're dispersed out over by A with 2 forward men and 2 defensive men. Irish over here is kind of goading the 2 forward men to spread out even further. Do we have a possible flank? Yes, they flanked A. I mean B, apologize, B. Could it be that
Oh well.
Could it be that BSR5 is going to take the tail end first and worry about the front end?
If the artillery doesn't take them out first.
Well, it looks like those trees stick. They're still standing. They're getting numbers here at the tail end. EoC looks like they're trying to come from their flank, from their rear. Looks like BSR sniffed it out, and they're going in. Ace Chicken Wings is in here. Looks like he's going for the plant. There's no one around him. And when I mean no one around him, there is no one around him. BSR, oh, they have him from behind, but they took them out. Rotting Tongue, watch out behind you. Oh, he got taken out by a grenade.
Oh shit.
Oh, they're going to go for the defuse. EoC for the defuse. Oh, they got it.
Yep, they got the defuse.
I don't know whose napalm grenade that is, but Neutral's going in for a plant.
It was.
I don't know what's going on here. He's still alive. He's been taken out.
Yeah, he got.
He was going on for the plant, then it stopped, and I don't know what happened. What kept him from getting that plant. He is bleeding out. Now EoC looks like they're at the tail end. Oh, we got a plant on A! Oh! A switcheroo!
I told you their strategy is one of a kind, I guess you could say.
And they're throwing artillery on A, but no one is falling to it. We have a EoC member trying to go for the defuse. We have 2 men over here. Uh-oh, looks like it's gonna go. They're not gonna get there in time. Oh, he died from fire. Oh, they got the defuse.
Mm-hmm.
35 tickets left for BSR5. Looking at that, the long view here, there is EoC set up to try to keep BSR5 from planting the next bomb. Looks like Neutral and Rotting Tongues are trying to set up. Maybe get some members to spawn on them. Neutral just got taken out. Oh no, BSR5 looks like they're going over here for a flank on the left. Looks like EoC is sticking in on A. Neutral Strudel, I can see, is back there, harrying defenders at B. It looks like EoC is falling back. Ganja Slayer coming in. Looks like they're going to go for the plant. There's Ganja on the point.
BSR5's pushing in.
There we go. We have the plant. Let's see how EoC reacts to this. Uh-oh, look at BSR5. Look at that. They got the plant, and they're coming in hard onto B. Jimmy Slayer trying to get a plant. Oh, he's been taken out. How can they... Let's see how they would... Oh, that looks like that was taken care of, sniffed out, and it looks like they got the defuse on A. 16 tickets left. Ace Chicken Wednesday in here. Taken out. Got 10 tickets left. Trying to figure out where they're going to set up their major rushes. If it was me, I would try to go for A, but that's just me. Don't take that as sound advice, ladies and gentlemen. Usually when I'm playing it, I'm usually saying, Captain, where am I going to next? Looks like they're going to try to rush A. Another artillery strike. Looks like they've survived it. They're trying to take out the squad, and no. They are unable to take those points. See if they got another match in them. That was some intense fighting. I didn't think the blimp would be that hard to take.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
Oh boy, this is every cameraman's nightmare.
What's up?
Oh, this map. So many trees get in the way of the camera.
Oh yeah, the Argoni Forest.
And I see BSR5 is spawned in. And there is EoC, so it is on, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the BSR5 might be heading to B. But so is EoC. So it's going to be a big battle here in the trenches on the forest. We have a plant already. Can BSR5 hold them off and keep that plant going? Was that BSR5? No, it's not BSR5. That's the. I apologize. BSR5 is the defenders. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But they get the defuse. And oh, why that was going on? They got a plant on A. There's no one else for BSR5 to get there. I think they're going to lose A. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I was caught off guard. So they're going to fall back in, coalesce around B. Looks like EoC is coming up the middle. With a slight flank on the left that was just snuffed out. Uh-oh, Rumpel has somehow gotten knocked out of the server. Looking at the team setups, it looks like BSR5 is down by a man, but then it looks like also EoC is lost a couple people. It looks like a bunch of people on both teams have been knocked out of the server. Look at an 11-11 match, so they are evenly matched in man to man. But the squads are very at uneven numbers. It's usually been 4 men to a squad on both teams. And BSR5 is holding pretty fast there on that defensive point. Looks like EoC is going for... Oh, that was snuffed out really fast. And it looks like we got a flank here going on EoC from the left side. But we have a lot of defenders here on BSR5 side over here in the trenches and in the forward positions. Some artillery shelling over there. That it looks like that is thinned out the herd a bit. Yep, looks like EoC is not going back for the rear flank. They are going from the left. We have a man running in here to try to get a plant. He is gunned down by Jimmy, and they come a-running. And there's another guy coming in with some napalm grenades, and he's sticking in there. They come a-rolling. Can he take him out? They're in a gun battle here. Oh, and he's got Irish in there for backup. Got him on the flank. Nice. Nice teamwork. Usually EoC comes in from the rush over there from behind, but it looks like now they're concentrating on the left. We have a man that's in the zone close to the B, but we have some guys here. We got Notorious P.A.T. Jimmy Slayer. They are going to try to take him down with some help there, and they get him. And Chicken Wings and Neutral Strudel up there in the forward positions being aggressive. Oh, the artillery takes out those 2 men. How does that artillery actually work there, Broken? I have no idea how that's called in.
Well, the telegraphs are pretty much as they sound. They're pretty much something to send coordinates off the base. So once you send in the coordinates, an artillery barrage comes in shortly thereafter.
They have a plant on B.
They got a plant on B. The only way for the coordinates to actually land where they're supposed to is to actually mark each enemy.
looks like they're going to lose B unless they get in there. Ganja tried to get it defused, couldn't get it. He's down. They're trying to get that defuse. They come and roll and tried. Oh, they got the defuse. Irish looks like he pulled it off. Where is B? Oh wait, they lost. Yes, they lost. I forgot they lost A, and they are concentrating on B. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I lost my mind there for a second. They have 4 tickets though. 4 tickets to bleed.
3 tickets now.
I can hear some artillery going off. 1 ticket in there. There's a win.
These matches keep on getting more and more interesting.
So again, that artillery, who has to mark those players?
Anybody on the team, really. As long as you mark them, the artillery will definitely land on them.
And Ace Chicken Wings team squad there. That was a pretty quick match.
Matches went by pretty quick.
Let's see if they've got one more in them or not.
I think it's the best 2 out of 3.
Well, I believe that both teams are even, so this would be a tiebreaker.
So whoever wins this one, it'll be over.
Well, if this is a tiebreaker match, and it's in the Argonne Forest again, Rumples looks. Was that Ganja that left? Someone else left the server. I actually wasn't keeping track of how many people won or lost. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but if this is a tiebreaker match, this will be brought to you by Dr. Chaos's Doomsday Device Warehouse in Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K. And yes, it looks like this is indeed a tiebreaker match. We're going to call it that way because that's what we think it is. Takun DeFail Kitty says roll with it. And it looks like BSR5 is on the attack. They're going for A. And they actually have... looks like they're doing their patented switcheroo. They're behind here for B, and they have numbers. Oh, it looks like they got... Nope, they're still... Oh, they still have their numbers here. And they're rushing in.
Right now, watching him. Oh, shit. Well, that's one down.
I take it when you take out a telegraph, you have less artillery strikes, correct?
Yep. The more you take out, the less artillery strikes you gotta deal with. The more of them you have, the more chances you have of being taken out by the artillery.
Alright, looks like they got wiped out here. They were trying to take B. It looks like that's where they're concentrating. Rumple is back in the server. Looking at the team numbers here, we have 10 and 11, so it looks like EoC is down a man at this moment. Looking at what looks like they are coming up on the left flank for B. Going straight away up down the middle too. Yep, looks like BSR5 is going full tilt onto B. There's one man on EoC defending. Can they take him out? Make this a little bit easier? Yes, they do. And they are going to probably get a plant there. And they are swarming that objective. Yes, they have a plant on B. Then they have only two men that are tepidly looking like they're trying to come in there and take it back on EoC's part. Oh, nope, they have a team over here coming on the right flank from the rear. Neutral Strudel and Assassin are gunning a bunch of men down. Secure that. They have another guy here. Oh, he's been taken out. I did not see who got that kill. B is ringing, ringing, ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, hello.
Nobody's home.
And, oh, they were going to plan on B. Hey, a real quick one. Is this all going to be another quick match?
Might be.
Taco Grenade City Kitty says grenades, grenades, grenades. But then again, she always says that. And they get a defuse. But they kill the team and they've got numbers on there again and it looks like they're going to get another quick plant. There's just one guy in there. How's he still alive? He's right in front of you guys. Shoot him, shoot him. There you go. And they got the plant. And EoC is coming over from that direction of the map now. Rotten Tongues, Jimmy, and they come rolling with the defense. Neutral coming in. Jimmy. There's Jimmy again. Oh, we got a couple people shooting from distance. They're coming in. Oh, no, they're going to get the fucking defuse. No. Get them, boys.
Oh, no.
Oh, they get the defuse so close. Notorious PAT taking his aggressions and frustration out on EoC. Neutral, Chicken Wings, Rotten Tongues trying to come in from the, I will call it the right flank. Oh, and we got numbers coming up on the left. I can definitely see that we have a bit of lag here. And it looks like Jimmy's trying to get the plant. He gets the plant. Can he survive? Oh, he's been taken out, but he did get the plant. Oh, looks like they're going to get the defuse. 30 tickets remain. And we have numbers over here. As you can hear, the artillery is not going off so much. It looks like they're going the long way around. Trying to find them here in all this forest. It's not fun. Yes, here they coming up from the rear. It looks like we have a plant here. As I was looking at action behind, they have numbers. Can they defend it? Let's see where EoC is trying to set up from. I am looking around at it. I don't see us. There are a couple of guys coming up in the front, but BSR5 has got men surrounding it. Looks like they're coming from the left flank from the rear, but Neutral Strudel got Jimmy. We got Jimmy there. We got they come rolling. It looks like they're going to get it. Yes, they get it. And their EoC has got to fall back to the next set. Looks like BSR5. Where does it look? They might look like they're trying to set up a flank on A. EoC looks like they're putting the majority of their chickens on B. Yep, you can see BSR5 are got a bunch of men coming up here on, I guess we call it the rear of A. We have a
Wait for
plan on B.
engineers.
I must have missed that. I was so concentrating on A that they came out and they snuck in and got B. And look at the whole team over there on A. Working their way, trying to shake those men out of that building. I take it A is probably more harder to grab, considering that's a tunnel system building and you cannot destroy that. Probably maybe make a hole or two with limpet charges, but that looks like that is a very easily defendable point. They have 2 plants! Which one's going? EoC looks like they're coming, trying to get into A. I do not know where that is in there. And they just thrown a bunch of smoke that's making it even harder to see. Looks like they're going to get a double one. Are they going to get a twofer? There's A, there's B, they get a twofer.
Oh, yeah.
Falling back to the 3rd section of this map. And BSR5 is going to get a fresh 75 tickets. Looks like they're trying to go for A, which is underneath that bridge. Oh, well, it looks like they faked me out. Maybe they're going for B. Nope. Where is BSR5? Where are they setting up? We got a bunch of squads coming way, a long, long slog. And then an AOC member there, slowing them down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where's AOC setting up? It looks like they are setting up. Oops, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Got one guy inside that broken down train car, which gives good cover, especially if you got a sniper in there. B does not look like we have. Irish looks like he was giving a tepid. We have a plant. Plant on A. Did not even see him. There's no EoC member around that. Oh, here comes one guy. But I don't think he sees. Yeah, who was that? Oh, he's down. But we had Ace Chicken Wings have his back. Looks like we're going to get a one less Moshi Moshi.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, we have one guy, but they have that. Ace Chicken Wings has that very well defended. And we have the plan on B. Wow, BSR5 is on fire. There is no one around him. I am looking. I do not see any EoC members around. Oh, EoC members down. EoC is down a squad. They might have thrown in the towel. That is the only thing I can think of. They're down 2 men. 2 men in 1 squad. I mean, when you're down by 1 other squad, even though you're only down by 2 men, does that take a toll on the team, Broken?
It can. Sometimes it'll lower your chances of getting the objective or defusing the objective, but 9 times out of 10, it completely depends on the player themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them to hold down the point.
All right. Well, we have the final part of this map. We did not get to see this when BSR5 was defending because they defended well. EoC, I take it, are going to stick out their chin and puff up their chest and say, let's do this. You got to enjoy a team that, even though down 2 men, are going to say, we're going to give you what for. Looks like BSR5 is coming with a flank over there on A. There is only 1 member of EoC defending it. Looks like that is Ganja Slayer trying to move in to get a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he is going to get that said plant. He
Yep,
does.
we got it.
A bunch of smoke thrown out there, which is a deterrent for even defender and attacker. More so for the attacker if they're just walking in there blind. Looks like they're trying to get the defuse. Looks like they might
get the
get...
defuse.
Oh, no! Irish come in there denying the defuse. And we have also a plan on B. There goes A.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be a big, big, hard fight here for B. It is inside that building. EoC member going in there to try to get the defuse. Oh, looks like they took each other out.
Mm-hmm.
BSR5 is putting all their men there to make sure there's some artillery going off. It sounds like it is going off. It is indeed going off. And it looks like we are on the last part of this map. Where are these points? Are these points underground? Alright, we have one over here. No, we have one out here outside. Looks like B is underground. I have no idea how to get down there to see where that is at.
No, it's in the ruins.
Yeah, no, yeah, B is underneath. But we are not going to go there unless BSR5 decides that's where they want to go. I will say that B will probably be the harder to point to get. Looks like BSR5 is going for A. They're getting the one outside that is a less easily defended. EoC coming in. There's not a lot of cover there. But looks like BSR5 might have it easily covered. Nope, EoC is getting for the defuse on A. They got the defuse. Oh, looks like BSR5 went down to B. Got the plant. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't get stuck underneath here. This is intense. Underneath, close quarter fighting. There's probably
one hell of a match.
There's no one here. Everyone killed everyone. We have one member of EoC. Oh, no, we have H Chicken Wings with the defense and Rumple. Looks like they're going to get B. They went for the harder one of the two. Yes. B is gone. Time to get outside for the last point. And they're getting for a plant already. Quick work. Assassin there. They might get a defuse, but... Yeah, they get the defuse, but this is going to be intense fighting, ladies and gentlemen. Some artillery coming in, I guess destroying what very little cover, I guess you could call this building, this ruin in. And they're getting the plant. They get the plant going. It is going to get intense. EoC coming in from, it looks like almost all directions. Looks like they're going for the defuse. Nope, denied. Oh, and then the defense denied. And then the attack, the counterattack denied again. Looks like BSR5 is going to pull this one off. And the match is over.
They beat him. They did it.
BSR5 went in fast and furious on this map.
I told you they are a force to be reckoned with.
this probably was the last match. That was an intense, tense match from beginning to end. This probably was the last one, but we'll find out in a second.
I'm
And
pretty
I am
sure.
getting confirmation that is indeed a wrap.
Hmm.
So, Dark, out of all the action you saw today, and I believe the score was probably 3-2 BSR5, what stood out for you from not even just for BSR5, but even for EoC? Because this was a very well fought match and for friendly.
Uh, to tell you the truth, I'm really surprised to see how it turned out. It was a very interesting match. Both sides gave it their all. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It was just all around a damn good match. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing.
I think,
It's, you know what I'm saying? EOC was, you know what I'm saying? They brought the best they could and they did the best they could. ESR5 did the same thing. And you know what I'm saying? These are the results.
yes, you got to especially tip your hat to EoC on that last match when they only had two
Hmm.
squads and were down two
Hmm.
men. I mean, they just said no. We're here to prove that even if the odds are
That we're
against
gonna
us,
do
we're gonna.
something.
And they took them. You know, they gave all they could for every inch. BSR5 ran
Hmm.
through that fast, but there were some really nice defenses. I think for
Hmm.
me, the surprising thing was for both teams were able to defend on that blimp match. I thought the
Hmm.
blimp wouldn't be that easily defended, but both BSR5 and EoC proved me wrong.
Hmm. It's like I said, I'm surprised myself because of the strategies they used this time around.
And they did use different strategies, both teams, and both strategies pulled off for the most part.
Hmm. That's what I'm saying.
All
They
right, well,
both did everything they could.
yes, they did, and it
Damn
was
good
a
players, all of them.
very good friendly match.
Hmm.
We have to tip our hats to both teams.
Hmm.
Very, uh, it was edge of your seat, especially on some of those. There was just great back and forth on all that matches. So much so that my mind can't remember him. But I know I enjoyed every minute. And you can enjoy every
I did
minute
too.
here on Space Canada TV, especially when we stream for Battlefield Big Battles. We do this generally almost every Sunday around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is usually when the teams that we stream for BSR5, but when they are taking on an opponent, 3 p.m. Eastern Time is generally when we start. Of course, that's given technical difficulties and arguing with EA's matchmaking system that lets to balance all the teams, and it takes forever to set up for both teams. Dealing with that
Mm.
issue, it should be a lot easier to be able to not have to deal with balancing issues when you have two teams that have set up a server that is supposed to be meant for their particular match and their battle
Mm.
that they have set up and agreed to. It shouldn't you shouldn't have to deal with that. That's just ridiculous. But Takun the Fail Kitty is telling me that I need to wrap this up. So thank you very much for watching this broadcast. I am sorry that it was Silver Pants. Get there and quickly. We tried to start it up as quickly as we could. I apologize for any missed action or such. But again, we enjoyed this match very much. I have Broken Souls here. He is a member of BSR5. He fought in the battle that we had on Sunday that we streamed that you can see on Space Canada TV. They were going against Norway, the Norway team. So you'll find that as BSR5 versus Nor. If you want to check that match out, that match was pretty intense. They took, especially on the last round, it went the full 40. I highly suggest you watch that. And the second match where they got a draw. So, time to close it and stop jabbering. I will like to thank our sponsors again for this match, and I will read them in order. They are Lone Shark IPA for that great taste that won't break your legs, Lone Shark IPA. Also brought to you by Blood Crest Wineries, featuring our Blood of Christ table red wine. Craven Moorhead's Big Bun Biscuits. Come grab you some, especially with barbecue season coming around, especially here on the States. And Dr. Jaworski's Jazzercise and Bingo Night. Shake what that doctor gave you. And Dr. Chaos's Doomsday Device Warehouse in Silo. Remember, we spell savings with a K. I am Super Evil Pop-Tarts and with Broken Souls and Takun the Fail Kitty, our executive producer. Thank you for watching this match. We will be streaming probably this Sunday again. And we also stream through the week on other things like It Is Destiny Fraction Rallies. I will be streaming that occasionally, probably Saturday night. I will probably do a stream for that. And occasionally Monster Hunter. We have that as a possible thing that we might be streaming too. So until then, remember, in space, no one can hear you apologize. Oh, boy, that